im Begriff war, während der andere auf dem Höhepunkt einer fantastischen und schier märchenhaft anmutenden politischen Erfolgsbahn nun im Begriff stand, die ganze Macht und die ganze Verantwortung in seine zwar jungen, aber starken Hände hineinzunehmen.
Die Gegner werfen uns Nationalsozialisten vor, und mir insbesondere, dass wir intolerante, unverträgliche Menschen seien. Wir wollten, sagen sie, mit anderen Parteien nicht arbeiten. Und ein Politiker verschärft das noch, indem er sagt, die Nationalsozialisten sind überhaupt nicht deutsch, denn sie lehnen die Arbeit mit anderen Parteien ab. Also ist es typisch deutsch, 30 Parteien zu besitzen. Ich habe hier eines zu erklären, die Herren haben ganz recht. Wir sind intolerant. Ich habe mir ein Ziel gestellt, nämlich die 30 Parteien aus Deutschland hinauszufegen. Sie verwechseln uns mit ihresgleichen selbst. Wir haben ein Ziel uns gewählt und verfechten es fanatisch, rücksichtslos bis ins Grab hinein.
This morning, German troops made a formal entry into the demilitarized zone on the left bank of the Rhine. Herr Hitler addressed the Reichstag at noon.
Erstens, die deutsche Reichsregierung erklärt sich bereit, mit Frankreich und Belgien über die Bildung einer beiderseitigen entmilitarisierten Zone sofort in Verhandlungen einzutreten.
He confirmed the denunciation of the Locarno treaties and the reoccupation of the Rhineland. He vigorously attacked Bolshevism and the Franco-Russian Pact. He dwelt on Germany's determination not to break the peace of Europe and offered to sign with France and Belgium a pact of non-aggression to last 25 years.
The pacifist movement against war takes as its charter the ancient document called the Sermon on the Mount. The sermon is a very moving exhortation, which is to do good to those who despitefully use you and persecute.
After my visits to Germany, I realized vividly how Herr Hitler feels that he must champion other Germans. He told me privately, and last night he repeated publicly, that after this Sudeten-German question is settled, that is the end of Germany's territorial claims in Europe.
Everybody's saying shush, trying to quieten the crowd so that Mr. Chamberlain can make a speech. And I'm afraid you won't be able to catch his speech very well, but if he does speak and I can catch what he says, I'll try and convey something to you of what he said. Mr. Chamberlain said that he believes it is peace for our time as he looks round on the crowd of us standing here below.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
is very bad, and I grieve for the gallant French people who have fallen into this terrible misfortune. Nothing will alter our feelings towards them or our faith that the genius of France will rise again. What has happened in France makes no difference to British faith and purpose. We have become the sole champions now in arms to defend the world cause. We shall do our best to be worthy of that high honor. We shall defend our island, and with the British Empire around us, we shall fight on, unconquerable, until the curse of Hitler is lifted from the brows of men. We are sure that in the end, all will be well.
You know how difficult my mission is, but I'll do all I can to make it a successful one for the sake of two countries, Japan and the United States.
It's a long one down to around the 3-yard line. Ward Cup takes it. He's cutting up to his left. He's over the 10. Nice block there by Lehman. Cup still going. He's up to the 25. And now he's hit and hit hard about the 27-yard line. Bruiser Kennard made the tackle.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this important bulletin from the United Press. Flash, Washington. The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Stay tuned to WOR for further developments, which will be broadcast immediately as received.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm speaking to you tonight at a very serious moment in our history. The Cabinet is convening and the leaders in Congress are meeting with the President. The State Department and Army and Navy officials have been with the President all afternoon. In fact, the Japanese ambassador was talking to the President at the very time that Japan's airships were bombing our citizens in Hawaii and the Philippines and sinking one of our transports loaded with lumber on its way to Hawaii. By tomorrow morning, the members of Congress will have a full report and be ready for action. In the meantime, we, the people, are already prepared for action. Many of you all over this country have boys in the services who will now be called upon to go into action. You have friends and families in what has suddenly become a danger zone. You cannot escape anxiety. You cannot escape a clutch of fear at your heart. And yet I hope that the certainty of what we have to meet will make you rise above these fears. We are the free and unconquerable people of the United States of America.
Let us therefore brace ourselves to our duty. So bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.
Gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whatever befalls. Then